All right, so when you're ready to start your abstract value design, I did put in there that you might need a ruler, but you might not have a ruler at home. Maybe all you have is a pencil, and hopefully something else has a straight edge. So in the directions I say to put a small border, and I know I always say that, but I like to. So I'm going to show you a way that you could do border if you don't have a ruler. Just find something with a straight edge. Here's a folder that I have laying around. You could use the edge of a book or a magazine. But I'm just going to put a small, I'm going to flip this so you guys can see it a little bit easier, with a pencil, about equal size all the way around. Border, I'm doing this in a sketchbook. You could do this in your sketchbook, and as I've mentioned before, it does not have to be anything fancy at all. More concerned that you're just trying, and sometimes you might come up with some pretty innovative things to draw on. Doesn't even have to be white paper. It could be a light colored paper. It could be some found scrap that you have somewhere. I'm going to put a little border on there so that I have sort of a space for my composition that I'm working in. And the directions also say to start with circles. You could use any type of shape or organic shape that you would like. So since I don't have a circle in front of me, I'm just going to make some random organic shapes. And it says to do about 7 to 10. Also, I want to make one of the spaces larger than the other. So I'm sort of envisioning how I want this to go. Now I can make it go vertical like this, or I could also design my piece to go horizontally, landscape this way. And I'm going to start with a large sort of organic shape. And then I'm going to make some others. I tend to be someone who likes to do more free-flowing organic type shapes, so that's what I'm going to do. If you prefer to do cells and you don't have a compass or something, just use a cup, a bowl, anything that you have in your house that might help you make those spaces. You can have some go off the edge of your paper. So now I have the beginnings of my layout. If you watch the video that shows from beginning to end, the process video, the next step is to now make the sense of visual space in between these. So what I'm going to do then is start to make more. And I can make these look like they connect to other spaces in my drawing if I want to. They don't have to. That's just another illusion that you could create. Okay, and I want to make several layers, so I'm going to continually add to these as it shows in the video before I begin to shade them in. What will happen is this part up here sort of stays the color of the paper, and I'm just going to be adding my different values on the inside of these organic forms or the circles, whatever it is that you are going to shade. So that's how you're going to get started on this drawing for this week. Questions, as always, send me a text, write a comment on Classroom, send me an email, and I will get those answers out to you as soon as possible. Enjoy!